All right. I'm going to call out, I need to see Rudy Dorsey.
Hello, Your Honor. Don Laundrie, City of Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Maybe.
Justin? Are you part of the present council, sir? What's your name?
I gotta check what you're drinking. Is it that or get a
Hey, Mr.
breathalyzer?
Dorsey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Good. You're charged with the municipal ordinance case, sir. Trespassing. Do you have any comment? This is a warrant. You got any comment, Mr. Laundrie?
I'm just looking at it now, see where the trespass occurred at. Yeah, Judge. I am familiar with this case. It's going to be the same offer it was the other day.
What's that?
It's just a withhold, court cost, and no return.
So you want to just plead no contest today? Case will be over with today. You go home today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let me ask you something. Do you need to sit down and speak with an attorney about this or go over this with you? Or can you just go without an attorney? Just,
I can go out of return.
okay. Do you think you're being pressured or forced in any manner to go without an attorney? You feel comfortable you can figure this out on your own?
No, sir.
Okay, so how do you plead?
No contest.
Okay, I'll withhold adjudication. Good luck, all right? Thank you.
All right.
How about Michael Batista? Mr. Batista,
Good afternoon,
hi.
Judge.
Hi, sir.
Hi, how are you?
So you're here on a warrant for your arrest, no show, and an arraignment. This was for trespassing. I know Mr. Batista's been here a bunch of times.
Yeah. I'm homeless, Your Honor.
All right. How do you feel about this, Mr. Lyon?
Judge, he's mostly charged with, he has 2 open cases, correct?
Oh, I didn't know that. Is he?
Yes, I have, I'm not sure what case you had today because I didn't hear a case number.
I'm not messing with you.
But I have 2 files in front of me.
It's a precursor to birth. Just like they list
What case are we on here today?
We're here on 1413483 MO10A.
Okay, that's the trespass.
Right. What else does he have? That's
I have a
open?
petty theft, Your Honor.
Right.
Under
Where's that
case,
from?
Try to plead out if you want.
Judge, the date of arrest or the date of incident is November 20th, 2014.
Is that an open warrant?
Yeah.
Judge, it's a petty theft. I'm not sure, I'll tell you the
What
truth.
did he allegedly take?
Page 5?
The allegations are,
Yeah, he's just told me he has Lori.
looks like 3 cans of food for $5.61.
Saying no ad charge, saying nothing.
Okay, what do you have before that?
It was from CVS Pharmacy.
Cans of food?
From CVS.
Do you have that before that stage?
Judge, I have,
You have priors on him, or?
yes. I have, 2000, before that, in October, earlier, it was adjudicated for trespass after warning. Then April 3rd, 2014 is adjudicated for open container. March 12th, 2014 adjudicated open container. March 4th, 2014 adjudicated open container. January 31st, 2014 adjudicated open container. And that continues on November 2013, June 2013. Then trespass June 2013. Then trespass 2013. And then again open container, trespass, solicitation on the road, trespass, solicitation, all in 2013. Then it goes 2012 the same way, and 2011 or several.
I just soon appoint an attorney if he can't afford
Because
one.
that'd be fine. I'm gonna make a 60-day offer, and we'd ask Mr. Shea be appointed if he wants an attorney if I want to take it.
Yeah, I'm not going to resolve it today. Let me me ask you, Mr. Batista, I assume you have no money, am I correct?
Yes.
And you're
Yes,
unemployed,
sir.
am I correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Right now I am.
I'm inclined to appoint a special public defender for you. Would you like me to do that today?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to appoint Mr. Stephen Shate to represent you. His bond will remain at $500, all right? Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
There you go. Maybe, you can get him in some alcohol treatment also,
Yes, it's part of the offer, then alcohol.
Yeah.
I think it was just.
Okay, what about John Davis? Mr. Davis, sir, you're charged with a municipal ordinance violation. Quick finds probable cause. Mr. Davis, are you currently employed?
Yes, sir.
What type of work is that?
I'm a bartender.
Do you have money in the bank?
Yes, sir.
How much would you think you have?
$4,000.
Oh, okay.
4,000, sir.
Okay, so I got it. You live on 8th Avenue, correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Laundrie, we have a man here intoxicated. Says he was trying to get into random cars, and then he came outside with the baseball bat, started breaking things and screaming in the middle of the street. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. Do you have any opinion about this? Or
No, Judge, I wasn't ready for this one. I have him on my list.
do you have a criminal record on this
I have to lean on
gentleman?
the state for this one.
One moment, Your Honor.
How long have you lived down here in South Florida, Mr. Davis?
I've lived South Florida for 20 years. This side of the coast for the last 6.
Probably.
I've lived in Lauderdale since I graduated from FAU.
What did you study at FAU?
Yeah, I got it.
Economics. I have a
Really?
degree in economics and a minor in finance. Yes, sir.
That's great. What's the Keynesian theory of economics? Do you know?
Stole me on that. I know, he's gonna steal me on that. It's been a while, sir.
Okay,
I'm
sorry
sorry.
about that, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. 2008
I
out
know
of.
what it is.
I just-
Government infusion of money into the system will inspire an
Trickle down.
economy. So, all right, just government investment brings up an economy. Go ahead.
2008 out of Lee County, disorderly intoxication, DUI, refusal to submit to testing, 06 out of Lee County, possession of marijuana, 06 out of Lee County, possession of controlled substance, 05 out of Lee County.
All right, you wanna work it out today? You just want to plead no contest, or
Yes, yes,
All
sir.
right. Do you understand you're not gonna have a trial? The case is over with today.
It's fine. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, sir. Okay, I'll accept your plea. I'll withhold adjudication. All right, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Try to lay off the sauce. All right.
Yes, sir.
I know you're bartender, but don't pour yourself in it.
I'm
Okay. Now,
Erler. Is Erler a medical reset?
excuse me.
Is Erler a medical reset? Timothy Erler? Okay.
Yeah. All right, we're going to call the Hollywood cases now. Jason Palagon. Jason Palagon.
Copy, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
Mr. Palagon looks like he's been in custody since November 20th,
But my
I
question is
believe.
why
Yes, sir.
So that would make,
he was not in custody. He wasn't present.
hold on, let me look here.
I understand.
Yeah, it looks like he was in custody when these, so it doesn't look like these are legit failures to appear because
the
he was
reality-
already-
I understand.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yeah.
There's
Yesterday I went to court on a petty theft in front of Judge Diaz,
right.
and I brought these charges up to him. I explained to him I was gonna have these warrants, so he handled all my cases. I pleaded no contest on all 5 charges. On these 4 cases, I got papers here. He gave me credit time
got
service.
it. Okay, so no problem. I'm going to release your ROR on it, and if it's done, it's
No,
done.
no, excuse me.
What?
No, excuse me. They're done. I got them. They're done.
I
Credit
got
time
it. I
service.
understand. I heard you. I know.
But ROR means I got to come back, right?
You don't, well, not on these. I mean, if you say that you resolved them in front of Judge Diaz, then we don't need to resolve them twice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're done.
Done. We're done. Okay?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful day.
I think that's it with the city of Hollywood, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay. How about, I think we have one more. Edward Morell.
Main jail, Your Honor.
Mr. Morell, you're here for a City of Hollywood case, panhandling, soliciting on the street. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Now, State, let me ask you, when was the last time that this gentleman, if he has come through here, Mr. Morell, do we know?
I need his BCCN number.
It is 35758.
2011 in Broward.
Mr. Lanning, is that just, I mean, if he wants to, I'll give him an offer today.
How
Just
long have you lived
plead
in
it
South
out,
Florida?
that'll be the end of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
Your
tell me,
Honor, that's
have you been
fine.
arrested
Unless
for a
you
reason?
have,
When's the last time you were arrested?
It's withhold.
I mean,
What were you arrested for?
2011, and,
Withhold's fine, Your Honor. Put it
Possession
in
of weed?
transfer.
Mr. Morell, would you like to resolve your case today?
So this is your
Would you
second?
like
Yes,
to
sir.
plead no contest?
It's a felony.
Yeah.
You
The
need an
case
attorney.
will be
May not
over
need
with
one.
today.
You need it.
You don't have
Yeah.
to come back, there's not gonna be a trial, you okay with that?
Yeah.
Do you need me to appoint an attorney or give you an attorney to help you make this decision?
No,
You
I
think
don't
you,
want to plead.
okay, you can make the decision to plead no contest without an attorney?
Yes.
All right, how do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. Gonna withhold adjudication. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck, thanks. Take care.
Your Honor, there was a domestic from this morning that was.
Is it Catherine? Catherine Shorak?
Outside in the hallway, sir.
Chorak Main Jail, page 1 from the morning.
Ms. Turek is not in the main jail. She's in one of the Pompano jails now.
Got it.
I believe the people in front of you are her father and adopted mother.
Okay, let me find out. Do we know where she is, Ms. Shorak?
We're both adopted parents.
North Broward, do you have Catherine Shorak, please? North Broward? Nobody's answering. Okay,
They said that when she's ready to be released, she would be in Pompano.
we're on that. We're just trying to find her body right now.
Who are you looking for, Your Honor?
I'm looking for Catherine Shorak.
She's not here.
Oh, I know that. We're working on it. We're working on it.
Did you try North Broward?
Did they
Oh, no,
find
she is there, but they were unaware that she was being sent, and they found she's there. They're going to try to bring her down.
Okay, have a seat. We'll be back with you. Thank you.
5, then you're 6. Then
Hey, Judge,
Yes, sir.
are we done with MOs?
Yes, sir.
Roger that.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm John Hurley. I'm the judge this afternoon. We're in first appearance court. Today is the day the court determines whether or not there's probable cause. We're not here for a trial. We're not here to determine your guilt or innocence, so you don't need to tell us about your case. You don't need to explain to us anything that happened or didn't happen. It's not for today. Those things are better saved for your attorney in a private meeting. I understand you have the constitutional right to remain silent. Utilize that right. If you give up that right, whatever you say can and will be used against you. Also, if you have a private attorney, let me know who that is. We will contact your attorney and let them know that you're in court this afternoon.
Doesn't matter. He still has
Now,
release
ma'am,
conditions.
Miss Rafferty,
Yeah.
you are Miss Rafferty, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, which case do you have?
We have Horns Gay.
Lawrence Gay?
President of Maine, Your Honor.
All right, hi, sir, are you? All right. Domestic battery. And this is Mr. Gay, am I correct?
Yes.
Got it? Okay. And Ms. Rafferty, did you want to say something?
Well, Your
Mr.
Honor,
Gay, you're charged with the domestic battery. Court finds,
Your Honor, I asked Ms. Rafferty to be here so she can provide additional information, Your Honor. And the state has a great concern for the safety of the victim. He currently has an open battery against the same alleged victim. Ms. Rafferty's handling that case. It was not in custody. He was arraigned yesterday in front of Judge Pohl. A no contact order was not issued. However, whether it was or not, there's certainly release conditions once he's arraigned, and this would violate those conditions. Additionally, he has an open case. Well, he had another battery arrest last year. That was declined. 2013, he's currently out right now for inciting a riot and giving a false name. And reading from the probable cause affidavit and the inciting a riot, Your Honor, basically the police were called to, because there was a bar fight. When the officer arrived on scene, there was a group of subjects, approximately 10 people that were involved in the altercation. While speaking with the group, it's alleged that Mr. Gay stated that he was going to shoot the officer and began to yell on the others in the group that they needed to raise up against the government and fight the police. He continued to yell, stating that he was going to, quote unquote, kick the officer's ass, Your Honor. Additionally, his other priors, 2011, felony battery, great bodily harm, and felony battery due to priors, sentenced to 364 days. 2010, unlawful use of false name ID. 2009, domestic violence battery. 2008, unlawful use of false name ID. 2007, he was arrested for domestic violence, aggravated assault, and battery. Those charges were null prost. In 2005, he was arrested for robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon. That was declined. In 2005, he was arrested for burglary of an occupied dwelling. That was declined. In 2004, he was arrested for domestic violence battery. That was declined. 2001, possession of cocaine, resisting without violence, a year and a day state prison. 2000, possession of cocaine with a VOP. Additionally, Your Honor, if I could just have one moment.
okay, so he's got an open case right now for inciting a riot, and what else does he have?
Battery.
And is that open also?
Yes, it is, Judge.
Okay, so we had 2 battery arrests in 2014. One was dropped and one's still open?
Yes, Your Honor.
Am I right?
Well,
Okay.
the other one wasn't technically an arrest. It was an unserved summons. Oh, it was an issue summons. Based on the summons, he appeared before Judge Pohl yesterday for his arraignment.
Make sure this is the same victim for this case.
That is in the case he has before Judge Pohl. It's the same alleged victim, Your Honor.
What's the case number on the battery?
Case number 14016560 MM10A.
1401, go ahead.
14016560 MM10A.
Okay, and what about the inciting a
The
riot?
felony is 13-10214 CF10A.
Okay. So, okay, Mr. Miller, is there something you'd like to add today?
I hardly know where to begin, Your Honor. Well, I read the probable cause affidavit, and the touching obviously was de minimis. The victim is uncooperative. Mr. Gay is a lifetime resident of South Florida. He's been living at the same address for the past 6 years. He's an unemployed auto detailer. He does have strong family ties, no money in the bank, no real estate. He does have a place to stay, separate and apart from the alleged victim in this case. And if he bonds out, it will be his mom who posts the bond.
I understand, sir, you've been convicted of domestic battery 1, 2 prior times. You've had, looks like 2 batteries dropped, domestic battery, plus you have 2 felony batteries. Currently, you've got an open battery misdemeanor and an open inciting a riot. And in this case, you allegedly spit in a pregnant woman's face. So I'm going to set your bond at $1,500 on this case. Noting your criminal record, the facts of the case. At the same time, the court will order that you have no contact with Julie Giannone, no contact with her directly or indirectly, and you are not allowed, you can't have any contact with her, you must stay 500 feet from her at all times, and you are going to be held without bond on 14-016-560 MM10, and 13-10214 CF10. You're going to be held without bond on both cases. Thank you. Okay, now, did we get, no? Okay, may I see Roosevelt Calhoun?
Hang on for a minute, 'cause I want you to take that.
Main jail.
Okay, let me see.
Might as well keep it in your file.
Are you, you're Mr. Calhoun, Robert? Roosevelt, I'm sorry. Sir, domestic battery, count 1. Count 2 is a probation violation. Quick finds probable cause. Since you struck several women, began to be aggressive. They said that you were drinking alcohol, hit somebody with closed fist in the face. Okay, so state give the priors. I know what count 2 is a drug charge, right?
Yes, additional priors, Your Honor. Resisting without violence last year, possession of marijuana in 09 and 08, possession of marijuana 06, resisting without violence 03, and I have another delivery of cocaine from 2001.
Okay, Mr. Miller, do you have anything you'd like to add today?
Your Honor, Mr. Calhoun has been a lifetime resident of South Florida. He's been at the same address for the past 8 months. He supports his 2 children by doing side work. He has strong family ties, no money in the bank, no real estate, does have a place to stay separate and apart from the alleged victim, and he is hoping that his fiancée will bond him out.
Okay, sir, I'm going to go ahead and set your bond based on... Ma'am, did you have any contact with the alleged victim?
Yes, Your Honor, I did speak with Tia Smith. She indicated she's requesting no contact. She's in fear.
So I'm going to set your bond at $5,000 on count 1. Count 2, probation violation, no bond. Your bond is based on your criminal record, the facts of the case, the level of violence, court's concerned for the safety of the alleged victim. Victims, no contact with Tia Smith, Jamera Gibbons, and Jacria Gibbons. No contact with 3 women, directly and indirectly. Stay 500 feet from all of them where they live, work, go to school, anywhere in between. You're not allowed to possess any guns, any weapons, any firearms if you make bond. Thank you. Alexia Black.
Your Honor, Ms. Black's attorney is Lawrence Volk.
It will at this point.
I think we tried to call him earlier. Also on page 5, Mr. Rivera Cruz, his attorney is Lori Fishman.
Got it. Okay, so Ms. Black, let me look here. No driving. You don't have a driver's license, ma'am. I'm looking here. No driver's license and, all right, ma'am. Do you want me to call Mr. Walk? Somebody tried already?
Well, here's what you want.
Ma'am, the bond's really small. I'm
give
just
you a
leave your
hard
bond at
time
$100. Talk to Mr. Walk, all right? Thanks.
No, and I'll talk to Stephanie Newman because honestly, and it's nothing against
Me
you.
neither.
Thank you.
Okay, now,
She needs a domestic violence prosecutor that's just used to these issues.
Got it. Eloshka Shaw.
Point being, could you give me
Main jail.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
Just fine. You've been charged with DUI, and I'm looking at your driving record right now. Got some speeding out of West Palm. Ma'am, let me ask you, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
Your Honor, Ms. Shaw has lived in South Florida for 4.5 years. She's been at the same address for the past 5 months. She's a server at Ale House. She has strong family ties, some money in the bank, no real estate, and she's expecting her friends or family to bond her out.
Okay. You know what bond is posted? Somebody say? Okay, ma'am, your bond's posted. Ma'am, let me remind you, you only have 10 days to get a temporary driving permit at the DMV. Look at the traffic ticket you get for DUI. It will give you instructions on where to go to do that, all right? Thank you.
What? Well, they're waiting to, man,
Okay.
we're waiting to get her at the jail.
You know, and hair-raising stuff. All right, Gabriel Gahuski.
That one. That's the phone. That's yours. Yeah.
Ms.
Oh, okay,
Gahuski,
all right.
you're charged with
Hold on, Your Honor.
count 5 and 6, violating probation. Those are both no bond. Thank you.
She better.
Missy Kimberly Greeter Tucker, Barbara Costantino.
Did you talk?
Okay, Miss Greeter Tucker. Ma'am, possession of cocaine, drug paraphernalia. 3, 4, and 5 are possessing a blank or fictitious driver's license. So, court is going to find probable cause. Are there any priors on
You know what?
Miss
Here's what I want you to do.
Greeter?
Michelle Bandis. And explain to Michelle.
Are there any priors?
On who? Well, what's counts 1 through 3?
Attempted to make a $3,905 purchase using a name of Annie Glamian,
4 and 5 are here. She's already had 1 through 3 done.
presenting false.
1 through 3 has already been done.
We did it
Yeah.
on count 1 through 3.
Talk to Michelle. Tell her I can explain to
Okay,
Michelle that
bonds
even though
posted. Thank you, ma'am.
she's
Bonds
been
posted.
arrested for-
Don't return to
she's got
Best Buy. Thank you.
misdemeanor battery, and he was arrested for a new misdemeanor.
Okay.
And technically could all be felonies.
Barbara Constantino.
How do you do? Good.
Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, aggravated battery. Court finds probable cause. It's alleged that you were at a bar in Hollywood, Florida, called Blue Bar, and it's alleged that you were intoxicated and at some point took a 12-ounce Budweiser beer bottle and broke it over another woman's head. Are there any priors on Miss Constantino?
One moment.
We're talking 12 DUI.
Yeah, that's
Go ahead. That's it? All right, ma'am. Do you have anything to add, Mr. Miller?
Well, Your Honor, Miss Constantino is a 25-year resident of South Florida, 15 years at the same location. She's a waitress by trade. She has strong family ties, some money in the bank, no real estate, and she's hoping that her cousin will help to bond her out.
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to let you bond out today. I'm going to set your bond at $5,000 based on your prior DUI. Facts of the case, ma'am. Don't return to Blue Bar. Thank you.
then go to the AC and be like,
Good luck. Justin, come on.
very serious.
Justin Kendall, Edwin Rivera Cruz, and Ian Harris. Please line
Your
up.
Honor, as I mentioned earlier, Mr. Rivera Cruz has Lori Fishman
I got
as
it.
an attorney. He's indicating that he would like to plea if the court's interested. Mr. Kendall is also interested in pleading as well.
Okay, Mr. Kendall, sir, you're charged with possession of cannabis. Hold on one moment. Sir, would you like to resolve your case today?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to marijuana, possession of marijuana or cannabis?
No contest.
Do you understand we're not going to have a trial? We're not going to appoint an attorney? Case is over with today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll withhold adjudication. Thank you. What about Edwin Rivera Cruz? He's got
Down the
an
middle, out the
attorney.
door.
We're not going to resolve a violation of probation today, but I will contact his attorney. Okay. Do you know Miss Fishman's telephone number, sir?
Yes, 954
Okay.
560 4446.
Thank you.
North Broward has,
Thank you. I called your lawyer. I let her know you're going to be held without bond, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Chorak is here at North, if you want.
Okay. Ian, where's Ian Harris?
He's here, Your Honor, or he was here. He's not here right now.
All right, just hold on for that. We'll take care of Ms. Shorak real quick. We're going to take care of Catherine Shorak.
Alrighty.
Ma'am, Ms. Shorak, you're here again for domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. Okay, now, Steve, do you have any priors on Ms. Shorak?
1 moment.
Okay, can I have both of you raise your right hands? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, put your hands down, ma'am. Tell me your name.
Michelle Chorak.
Okay, and your name, sir?
Richard Chorak.
Now, do you know Lorraine Shorak?
Yes.
How does Lorraine fit in the picture here?
My sister-in-law.
Your sister-in-law. So it's
sister.
your sister. Got it. And she is your niece, am I correct?
She's our adopted daughter. We adopted her at 2 weeks old.
Okay, so first,
She's my niece.
she's your niece, but
Lorraine
you
is my
subsequently
sister.
adopted her.
Yes.
How long ago did you adopt her?
2 weeks old.
Really?
She went into state custody from the hospital because the birth mother was a crack addict and she attempted to breastfeed in the hospital. And she went, within 2 days of being at the hospital, she went right into DCF custody, and we were able to, basically within a couple weeks, we were able to get her out of state custody, and she came to live in our home until she was legally adopted.
Really? Well, tell me about her growing up. Is she, how old is she now? 18?
Yes, she's 18.
Did she graduate from high school?
She's in high school right now. She has 6 months of the homeschool high school remaining.
Right. How's she doing in that?
She's doing very well. She's getting between 85s and 92.
How about her mother's status right now, Lorraine?
What happened is everyone in the family agreed not to tell her she was adopted. And so the birth mother, I guess, went back on crack at some point. And she went against that wish, and she told her by text message that she was adopted.
How long ago did that happen?
About 6 months ago.
Okay.
6 months ago. And of course, Catherine, did not take that very well. So at 18, she wanted to go live with her birth mother so she could get to know her and get to know herself. And it's been very rocky there.
Other than, this incident with her mother, is Catherine pretty much a level-headed young woman? I mean, is she balanced, or are there problems?
PMS might be, a situation where you might say that, during her premenstrual cycle, she's a typical person
I'll
that might have.
I'll have to say that's the first time. Well, I'm not going to say that's the first time, because I do think we've heard that before in here. But that could be the first one. Without getting that, let's say without getting that,
Personal?
we don't need to get into all that kind of stuff.
Catherine was diagnosed bipolar with psychotic episodes and
Catherine was.
schizoaffective at 15 years, 2 months.
Okay.
And she's been on Seroquel since that point.
Is she able to work?
Yes, she's able to work.
What type of work does she do?
Right now, she's doing work by laptop, retrieving our insurance documents and emailing them to our data document base, which I then take them and slide them into our agency
She
management
live in the
software.
home with you?
At the time, she was living with her grandmother in Hollywood, and she was trying to save money so she could leave and get out of the environment that she said was not healthy for her.
Grandmother and birth mother.
Yeah, grandmother and mother.
My sister and my mother.
So if I let her out,
And we've been in daily contact with her for the last 3 weeks, and we were visiting her 3 times a week.
could she come back with you for the time being?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask Ms. Shorak, are you willing to go back and
Yes,
live
Your Honor.
with your parents, at least just for the time being?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you have to medicate. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Steve, do you have any opinion on this? I'm going to release her on her own recognizance today, all right? I'm going
All that
Thank
away.
you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Ma'am, I don't want you to have any contact with Lorraine Shorak for the time being. Don't call her, don't text her, don't email her. Stay 500 feet from her at all times. It's where she lives, works, goes to school, anywhere in between. You're not allowed to possess any guns, any firearms, any weapons while you're on release. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sorry we had to meet like this, all right?
No, yeah, it's been an eye-opening experience. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Thank
Ma'am, if you
Take
need
care.
photographs taken, please have them taken as soon as you get yourself out. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, may I see Ian Harris? Ian Harris.
Ian Harris is here, Your Honor.
2 counts of possessing controlled substance without a prescription, possession of cannabis, and petty theft. Court finds probable cause. Allegedly stole $48 worth of diapers from CVS. Go ahead. Says he was released from prison July 2014.
Yeah.
Go ahead, State.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any priors on this gentleman?
Yes, Judge. Pulling them right now.
I know he just got out of prison. So, Mr. Miller, anything you want to say?
Your Honor, we met with Mr. Harris yesterday. I think you set the bond in counts 1 and 2, and maybe 3. I was going to ask the court to consider RORing him counts 3 and 4, and just let him post the bond
Yeah, I'll
in
do
counts
that.
1 and 2.
I'm going to release him ROR in 3 and 4. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything else I can do for you? Anything else? Okay. Point Karski, Green, Travis DeGroff, Julio Garmas, and Paul Adams.
I'm saying it right to the mic.
Mr. Green?
Yes, sir.
Sir, resisting arrest, count 1. And that's, you're wanted out of state. You're wanted out of Georgia on a murder charge, aggravated assault. Sir, are you on probation or parole in Georgia?
No, sir.
Are you on probation or parole anywhere in the world?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, that being said, would you like to resolve count 1 right now? And that would free you up to go address the case in Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Now, if you plead no
Yes, sir.
contest to count 1, the case will be over with. You're not going to have your day in court. We're not going to have a trial. You just, it's over with right now, and that's it. And then I'll see you in extradition court probably on Thursday, so we can resolve how and when you get back to the state of Georgia. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I will.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I will appreciate that, sir.
Okay. Now, any
Your
comments?
Honor, seeing that he's facing murder and aggravated assault charges, as long as he's advised that taking this plea could have unforeseen consequences on his cases in Georgia,
Well,
I'm fine. But
I understand.
I don't know anything about Georgia criminal procedure.
Well, look, if he gets convicted, just saying, if he gets convicted for murder, I think the least of his problems would be that he had a prior resisting arrest without violence.
Or the murder gets dropped and he gets convicted of aggravated assault. Your Honor, it's fine with me as long as he's advised, because I don't want to see. I'd rather avoid seeing 6 months from now a motion to vacate a plea because he wasn't advised that it could have.
I understand, Mr. Green.
How much time does it take?
Let me just tell you, I don't know what the law is up in Georgia, and by pleading no contest to this charge here, could it increase some type of penalty you get if you get convicted of those charges up there? It may, but I mean, it's a practical matter. If you're convicted of murder, I don't know how much worse having a prior misdemeanor is going to make your situation. Mr. Miller, do you have any comment about that? You basically.
What I'm saying is I don't even know their evidentiary laws. For all I know, there could be something in here, in this case, that could be used against him. I just want him to be advised that taking this plea could have unforeseen
Sir,
consequences.
you want to plead no contest today to this charge? It's over with today.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand? We're not going to have a trial. We're not going to put an attorney. Case is going to be completed today. You
Yes,
understand?
sir.
You're not going to. There's
Yes,
not
sir.
going to be your day in court. You're not going to have an opportunity to have an attorney with you to question the witnesses at trial, to go over all the facts at trial with you. You want to have the opportunity to tell your side of the story. That's because it's wrapped up right now. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to count 1, sir, resisting arrest?
What do you say?
No contest?
No contest, sir.
Okay, so count 1, no contest. Count 2 and 3 remain. We'll see you in extradition court, all right, sir? Thank you.
Withhold court costs.
How about Travis DeGroff?
Down the middle. Your Honor, Mr. DeGroff declined the public defender.
Sir, possession of cannabis, license suspended. DeGroff, what do you do for work?
I work at a farm.
You work where?
Equestrian farm.
You mean with horses?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Hold on one moment. Let me look at something.
collecting money.
I'm going to release you on your own recognizance today. Thank you. What about Julio Garmas?
Thank you, Judge.
Sir, robbery and battery. Court finds allegedly, court finds probable cause about these allegations. State, do you have any priors on Mr. Garmas?
Possession of cannabis, 2009. Possession of controlled substance, 2007, out of Key West.
They pick a better street.
Petty theft, 2003, out of Dade. Possession of marijuana, 2002, out of Dade. A burglary on occupied conveyance, 99, out of Dade. Strong arm robbery, 1998, out of Dade. And the fire, Your Honor.
Mr. Miller, do you have anything you'd like to add on this defendant?
Your Honor, Mr. Garmas is been living in South Florida for 7 years. He lives with his mother. He collects SSI. He does have strong family ties, no money in the bank, and no real estate. He's not sure who's going to help bond him out, Your Honor.
So it's alleged somebody parked in the swale near your home, that you objected to them doing so, and then allegedly you came out, got mad at them, hit them in the head with a fist, tackled them to the ground, got their keys away from them. They ran away down the street in fear. They allegedly looked back and saw you getting in their car, starting it up, and driving their car, accelerating the car rapidly, conducting a U-turn and parking the car on the opposite side of the street. Okay. All right. I'm going to say your bond at $7,500 on count 1, $1,000 on count 2. You have a prior strong arm robbery, burglary, theft, drug charges. So I'm going to order you have no contact directly or indirectly with Manuel Cruz. Thank you, sir. How about Paul Adams?
Yeah.
Sir, violating probation, 2 counts. You'll see your judge on January 16th. Thank you. May I see Bradley Hind, Davidson Lopez Souza, and Jonathan Ortiz. Okay, Bradley Hind. Sir, you're charged with violation of probation. Count 1, no bond. 2, a warrant on a misdemeanor. 500. Count 3, violating probation, no bond.
You see the judge Friday and Tuesday. Go.
Davidson Lopez Souza.
Decline PD.
Sir, possession of methamphetamine, paraphernalia, expired tag, license suspended. Driving with a license from another state. When your Florida driver's license is suspended, fail to dim headlights. Court finds probable cause. Do we have any priors on Mr. Lopez de Souza? No. Sir, your bond's posted. You'll be out of jail shortly. Thank you.
Okay.
How about Jonathan Ortiz?
It is our understanding, Your Honor, that Mr. Ortiz is in regular court this afternoon.
Okay, I'll reset this case for Wednesday PM docket.
Devin, come on.
Let's see, Devin O'Brien.
He is one of the children's caregivers.
Sir, Mr. O'Brien, you're charged with possessing cannabis. Count 1, count 2, probation violation. Count 3, paraphernalia. 4, license suspended. Okay, and 5 is a traffic violation. I'm looking at your driving record right now. You have a DUI from October, that's causing you to be, your license to be suspended.
I'm pretty sure, Your Honor, that DUI was from December 19th, 2011.
Oh, it's on his spot, huh?
It says on here, effective date, October
That
18th, 2014.
that's when I got convicted, Your Honor. I'm sorry to interrupt. That's when I got convicted, when I actually caught charged and got
Right.
arrested.
That's when the suspension went in place.
It was the December 19th, 2011 at 10:30 p.m., sir.
Right, I understand. Sir, count one will be 102, no bond hold. Thank you, sir.
Good luck. Down the middle. Your Honor, we still have, Thursday, sorry. Good luck.
Who do you
Your Honor,
have?
we have from this morning Mr. Hillcoat, who for some reason was brought back. He's present. He's trying. I wish they would turn off the mic at that other jail.
Your Honor, Conti's ready.
Hold on. Yes, go ahead, Mr. Miller.
So he's got a loitering and prowling, which may be a parole violation. He's anxious to resolve loitering and prowling and just get back to Florida State Prison and resolve whatever this is going to be.
No.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to. I know what you have. You got charged with 2 loitering and prowlings, and we took one off. So you have 1 loitering and prowling. I set the bond at $500. And you have a parole violation. You're going to have to deal with the case and go talk to the parole people. I know you were the one allegedly cutting off the bicycle lock at a bar, and they chased you into somebody's yard. So you're going to have to go to court and deal with it. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I figured I might as well resolve it. I mean, I know it could affect me with the parole board, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. I mean, I've been dealing with this.
I'm not, sir. Let me cut to the chase. Court's not going to resolve it today. All right. Thank you.
Down the middle, out the door. Last one, Your Honor. Chris Maslowski. He's on a second look docket for misdemeanors, petty theft. It's a $250 bond. He's been here for about a week, he's telling me. He would like to resolve the case if he can't get an ROR.
I believe he had the 7 DUIs out of Pennsylvania. Yes. I'm good. How are you? And I know this isn't on me, but I know what's going on there. Got a case where it hasn't been updated on Odyssey except for a 30-day. And the insurance has been filed, change of charge. Lorenzo Pullman.
This is petty theft. I think this is from the bar on the beach.
Because it was filed today.
Failure to appear 2014, open DUI in the state of Pennsylvania. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's either 7 or 8 DUI convictions. So I'm going to go ahead and let you work this out with your trial judge, because somebody needs to pay the bar tab. Thank you, sir. Center Division. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're done at main jail. We'll see you in the morning.
Thank you. Conti, who do you have?
Weller, Michael Weller.
What just happened?
Yes.
Mr. Weller?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, petty theft. How come you haven't bonded out yet, Mr. Weller?
My father and family are up north at the villages, and I've been unable to get a hold of any friends or coworkers.
So, do you think your family or your coworkers do you think they don't know you are in jail right now?
That's correct.
All right, it's not that big a deal. It's just a possession.
So you have a
Just
theft
possession
here.
of cocaine.
Set your bond at $100. You have a prior disorderly intoxication.
No, it
and
was.
a prior
It
DUI.
was. Mm-hmm.
And you look here.
Barbers. That's why I'm just making sure it's
Do I
fine
have
today,
that
but
you
just
have
not,
no permanent
none of
address,
us wanted
is
to
that
happen on
correct?
something more serious, that's all.
I do have a permanent address.
You do? Where's it? Which city do you live in?
It's Hollywood.
How long have you lived at the address you live at now?
It's been about a year now, Your Honor.
Right, okay. Weller in aisle 14 picked up 24 pack of Budweiser. Followed Weller as he passed all points of sale. And Weller said he had alcohol substance abuse problem, was on his way to Bark. Okay, I'm going to send this to your division judge, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, what about Robbie Evans? Do we have Robbie? Robbie Evans?
Your Honor.
Okay, go
North
ahead.
Broward.
He's ready.
North
sir.
Broward.
Mr. Evans, I'm going to send this to your division judge also. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Okay. Now, let's go.
You came back for like 2 seconds. You came back for like 2 seconds. That was so funny. That was so funny this morning. How you just put it up like, yes, Detective Neil Munson.
Is he David Walters?
My Neil? Your Honor, this is actually going to be, it's in the process of being declined, so he's entitled to release.
Mr. Walters, I'm gonna release you on your own recognizance, case number 14-12174 CF10. You're gonna be held. You're gonna be released without bond. All right, sir?
This doesn't matter at this point.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you know, put those upside down because I don't want her to take that.
How about Lorenzo Coleman?
If she sees that, okay.
North Broward.
Hi, Mr. Coleman.
Yes,
Your
sir.
Honor, okay, we are going to be filing a down file to possession of cocaine. He's eligible for release today. He's just going to have to. He's going to have to look out for court notice to show up in front of
Got
Judge
it.
Merrigan.
Mr. Coleman, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance today, but that doesn't mean your case is over with. You're going to get notice
sir.
to come back to court here shortly. All right?
How can I get Your Honor? How can I get a court date?
Call up the clerk of the court. They should send you something in the mail also, but call up the clerk of the court. All right? Do you have a computer at home?
No, sir.
Well, call up the clerk of the court. Tell them your name and date of birth. They'll tell you when your court date is. All right?
I don't have a phone number.
You're gonna have to look it up. All right?
You can contact the public defender's office also.
Thank you.
They're representing you.
All right, sir. All right.
Take care.
How can I how can I call the Kirk's number? Y'all got the number to the Kirk's office?
Okay, may I see Julian Mora? Mora. Mr. Mora?
You've not yet filed an information. He's entitled to release.
Sir, on case number 14-16433 CF10, motion to release your ROR is granted. Thank you. Okay, anything else? Is that a wrap?
I believe so.
It's a wrap, everyone. Thank you very much. We're out. We'll see you tomorrow. We're out from 2:35. Take care.